Hello, members of the Dead Men and anyone curious about Warcraft logs. This is going to be a short, comprehensive guide on how to use Warcraft logs, this website, to improve yourself as a player. Um, if you feel like your numbers are lacking or you just want to be better for whatever reason, this website will absolutely help maximize what you are doing. You can double check yourself, you can see what other people are doing. We'll go fully into that in a little bit. So I'm going to use myself first as an example, and then I'm going to use another healer. I haven't checked on any DPS with this, but we can attempt to do so in this video. Maybe we'll see. But so myself first. I was using a build, my normal standard raid build that I thought was the best of the best, just the one build. And I was doing fine, I was hitting like, I don't know, what, like 170 to 200, 210k HPS or something, right? That's like, I'm doing okay. But it turned out that there was a better build. Um, and this better build, I found out by going to up here at the top left, raids, and then we're going to go down to the boss we were fighting, Rashok the Elder. So it's going to print out this large thing of data. Uh, So here, according to these guys, like this is the base thing. The number one damage that was ever done to this boss is apparently a BM hunter from Korea. He did 165k overall DPS, which I guess is kind of insane for single target. Anyway, whatever. So for me, I had to check on healing first. So here we go to damage. We're gonna go to healing, and then of course I don't care about other healers. I want to look at preservation evokers. So we're going to go to healers, evoker, and preservation. And what you'll notice is there's, of course, these people doing insane numbers. All this stuff is numbers that I can barely fathom. Uh, so now this is what really I utilized. This most used talents thing, what this is doing is it's sampling, I'm pretty sure, yeah, the top 100 people. So I was using this set of talents. These ones, and only about a third of the people are using it. And what I noticed is that two-thirds are opting towards this build, which is cool. I'd never really tried it before. Or I did, but it was never good in the past. So I swapped over to this build, and all of last night for Tuesday's night's raid on 822, the one where we were fighting Rashok all night, I had an orange healing parse every single pull. Every single pull, I had an orange healing parse. That is 95 plus percentage, for those that don't know. So, yeah, this build helped me output my healing immensely. So much healing. Um, and you could definitely be in a similar boat where you're using a certain damage build, especially on a specific fight, certain rotation, certain stat weight, whatever you want to see. Check it out. Check yourself against what the top 100 are doing, and I can almost guarantee you'll find something. So I'm going to quickly showcase another healer. Just going to call him out. His name is Gabba. He was a little bit frustrated about his healing performance last night, and then we had our boy Fling pull up some information. Now this was Gabba's healing breakdown, what he was doing all night. Just, I don't know what this is. I don't know monk healing, so you have to forgive me. But just look at these, like, list of names, numbers, blah, blah, blah. Gabba was averaging, we'll say, like 150k HPS in the night. And this is a monk that did 250k HPS on their kill. So right off the bat, you'll notice these numbers and skills are just extremely different. And this is something that was similar to me. My numbers looked a lot like this too. I don't have like a breakdown comparison like this, but both of us, discovered that we could have been using a much more optimal build, and with that build, we will most likely output far, far more healing. So, I am not exactly sure. I can't showcase any DPS right now because I didn't look at any in our guild, but I'll just bring up like a random DPS just for fun. I know we have some. I don't know. Let's see. What do we want to do? Let's look at damage 4. What do we have? Look at no, our frost mage is doing good. let's bring up I don't know. Let's bring up Ret Pally. Just because. No particular reason. You Ret Paladins are fine. I don't know. Doesn't matter to me. But so yeah. One thing we'll notice straight away is that the Ret Paladin raid build, at least for this fight on single target, it is 1000% set in stone. There is no like there's actually no deviation from this build almost period. There's like what 2%, 1%. That's completely insignificant. But for yeah, their core talents looks like they're absolutely set in stone. So then we can come down here. This guy's fucking eye level 449. Maybe you shouldn't compare yourself to him, but either way, look at this massive breakdown. Like these are the top 100 pallies. You know, we can look at their trinkets. You can look at all those things if you want to. So like we can even come in here as well. Um, and we can click this and it'll show a breakdown of what their damage was. So like you could compare yourself against to like what this guy's doing, how many casts he's doing. Um, there is also like a timeline thing on this. I think you can like literally see what button they pushed when, but I don't know. That may be for like a more advanced time. But for right now, just looking at something like this, it may open your eyes. You may be like, holy shit, this guy's using like different spells than me, a different build. Like, oh my god, you know. So I highly recommend that everyone check this out and just double check. There's no harm in like looking at yourself, you know. Um, Again, it's all about just increasing output, making sure we're doing what's right. There's a, you know, there's a right way and a, you know, there's like an optimal way to do everything. I'll say. I won't say there's a wrong way. I'll say that there's like an objectively best way to do things based on the numbers that we've received, the raw data. All right, I'm gonna try to wrap it up here. I didn't want this to be super long. I appreciate you guys, whoever watched this. You know, go us. Maybe, you know, hopefully this helps us go further and further into Mythic. Um, yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching my video. I will see you guys later.